We counted them down all year. Now here are the top 30 plays of 2021-22. We begin at the beginning of the men's lacrosse season, in the Mules' opening game against defending national champion and eventual national champion RIT. It's graduate student Matt Burke winning the opening faceoff, going straight to goal, and scoring just 9 seconds into the season. But that wasn't Burke's fastest goal of the season. In the final game of the regular season, Burke needed only 6 seconds to score this goal against McDaniel. At number 29, dramatic game-tying baskets by women's basketball in back-to-back games. First, against Washington College, 0.3 of a second remaining in regulation, it's senior Amanda Gorski with the putback to send the game into overtime. Just 2 days later, against Ursinus, it's freshman Rachel Saxton banking in this three with 7.4 seconds left to send this game into overtime. At number 28, a dramatic ending for baseball at Coca-Cola Park against Ursinus. Bottom of the 13th inning, junior Caleb Tereska on first, senior Thomas Rogers singles into center field, and when the throw gets away, Tereska comes all the way in to score. The Mules win 4-3. At number 27, a collection of plays by men's basketball senior Noah Watson. Against Susquehanna, he saves this ball from going out of bounds, passing to Dallas Hoffman for the layup. Against McDaniel, it's a no-look pass to junior Justin Allen for the layup, and in the final game of his career at Washington College, it's a dunk for Watson. At number 26, it's the women's tennis Carolines. Caroline McLaris, Caroline Armknecht with the put-away here against Moravian. The duo combined to go 7-4 at number 1 doubles. At number 25, it's sophomore Paige Addis, beating 1, 2, 3 Alvernia defenders en route to scoring this goal. At number 24, sophomore Jillian Zach first appeared on Plays of the Week after hitting this, her first career home run, an inside-the-park home run against Albright on the softball team's spring break trip to Myrtle Beach. Zach wound up hitting 5 more home runs in the season, all of them outside the park, including this one against Cabrini in the NCAA tournament. Zach also distinguished herself with her arm, throwing out runners from center field, this one at home plate against McDaniel, and this one at third base in a home game against Gettysburg. At number 23, it's football's number 23 senior cornerback John Washington, who against Juniata became only the second Mule to return an interception and a kickoff for a touchdown in the same game. The first did it in 1984. Washington returned the interception 26 yards and the kickoff 96 yards. At number 22, great hustle for women's basketball against Haverford. Senior Tori Dowd jumps the passing lane for the steal, dives to the floor, passes to sophomore Caroline Horst, who does the Euro step for the layup, and won. At number 21, senior Cora Bridgers broke a 31-year-old school record by striking out 7 straight batters in a shutout win against UMass Boston. At number 20, senior Dan Gaines not only reached the 1,000-point mark for his career with this floater against DeSales, he also passed 250 assists, this one an alley-oop to Tommy McGuire, this one behind the back to Dallas Hoffman, and then this one on the break behind the back to Giovanni Rubino. Speaking of behind the back, at number 19, men's lacrosse junior Jack Kraemer scores this behind the back goal against McDaniel. At number 18, shout out to the goalies. Great saves in field hockey by Mel Cartagena. In men's soccer, Brendan Duffy. In women's soccer, Sarah Pecorelli. In men's lacrosse, Max May. And in women's lacrosse, Ellison Ervin. At number 17, freshman Jason Williams Johnson set a Muhlenberg men's basketball school record by going 6 for 6 on 3-pointers in a road win against Dickinson. That would have been our number 1 play of the week, but then 2 days later at home, Williams Johnson did this. At number 16, women's basketball against DeSales, ranked number 9 in the preseason poll, senior Margaux Eripret blocks the shot, gets the rebound, and goes coast to coast for a layup to give Muhlenberg a 62-61 lead. They go on to win 65-61. At number 15, how about the football defense? Interceptions here by Nick Sirico, Jay McGill, and John Laurer in the Mules NCAA tournament run. The Mules forced 10 turnovers in 3 NCAA tournament games, recording back-to-back shutouts for the second straight tournament. At number 14, incredible play here by sophomore Julia Ficon of the volleyball team at Ursinus, diving to save the ball and winding up with the kill, and check out the reaction on the bench. At number 13, great play by freshman Kaya Mahy at second base against Washington, tying run on third, top of the 5th inning. Mahy dives to her left and then throws across her body to nip the runner at first. At number 12, women's lacrosse season opener against Moravian. 58 seconds left in regulation. Sophomore Nicole Steiner scores on a free position shot. 26 seconds later, it's senior Madeline Dill scoring the free position goal. The Mules come from behind to win 18-17, setting the tone for an 11-win season. And at number 11, it's the 11 home runs hit by baseball sophomore Jonathan Toth to tie a 14-year-old school record. Toth's home runs included round-trippers in 4 straight at-bats, 1 against Eastern, and 3 at home against New Jersey City, a game in which he set a school record with 13 total bases. At number 10, golden goals for the field hockey team, senior Megan Weber going all the way to goal to score the winner against Gettysburg in overtime. And at home, it's Weber doing the passing, this time to sophomore Katie Rabb, who scores to beat Bryn Mawr in the last minute of overtime. At number 9, with this assist to senior Maxwell Sieber, graduate student Ethan Grossman became the 8th player in Centennial Conference history with 100 career goals and 100 career assists. He finished the year with 250 points, 7th in Centennial Conference history. Also reaching the career milestone of 100 career points is junior James Dalimonte, who tied Centennial Conference playoff records with 7 goals and 9 points in a game. At number 8, it's Muhlenberg wrestlers taking opponents right down to their backs for pins. Senior Luca Colestock in the regional against McDaniel, and at home against Centenary, Colestock wound up winning his 2nd straight Centennial Conference championship at 197. And sophomore Joey Lamparelli pinning opponents from Johns Hopkins and Centenary. He finished the season with 32 wins, a team-leading 10 pins, and he was an NCAA qualifier at 125. At number 7, sophomore Dylan DeMagistris became one of only 5 Centennial Conference throwers to hit a mark of over 50 feet in the weight throw. He also won the Centennial Conference gold medal in the discus outdoors, also winning gold medals at the Centennial Conference championships, senior Ben Arehart in the high jump, sophomore Noel House in the javelin, and junior John Panny in the triple jump. At number 6, junior Taylan Akdag was involved in 7 of 8 goals as men's soccer went 3-0 to win the ECAC championship. Akdag here assisting junior Chris Richardson in scoring by himself. He earned MVP honors. At number 5, senior Abby Dalton recorded the highest finish ever by a Muhlenberg female at the Division III Cross Country Championships. She came in 47th, narrowly missing out on All-America honors. At number 4 are just some of the 144 career touchdown passes thrown by senior Michael Hnatkowsky. Those were 5th in Division III history, the 144 passes. He also threw for 12,708 yards. That was 8th in Division III history. Hnatkowsky was the 2-time Centennial Conference Player of the Year, an All-American, and a Ghilardi semifinalist as Division III Player of the Year. At number 3, freshman Brandon Bowles, NCAA Regional against Ithaca. In overtime, Bowles scores this takedown to win by decision and qualify for the NCAA Championships. He's the first freshman at Muhlenberg to qualify for nationals since 2004. At number 2,
Tim Fitzpatrick back deep at his own 20 for Muhlenberg. And this one is blocked! And picking up is Spencer Kirin! It's going to be a Muhlenberg touchdown!
senior Spencer Kirin breaking a scoreless tie in the second quarter against Johns Hopkins with his block punt and return for a touchdown in the battle of 2 nationally ranked teams. The Mules went on to win 21-6 and went on to capture their 3rd straight Centennial Conference championship. And that brings us to our number 1 play of the year. And you know, every little kid who picks up a baseball bat in their backyard dreams of hitting a home run to win a championship. Like this little kid, 3-year-old Sarah Karmazyn. In 2022, Karmazyn turned her dream into reality.
Long drive, deep center field, way back, it's out of here! Muhlenberg is your champion on the solo home run by Sarah Karmazyn.
Karmazyn's home run came leading off the bottom of the 9th in the Centennial Conference Championship game at Swarthmore. The Mules won 3-2 for their 6th Centennial Conference Championship, their first in 11 years, and the home run earned the Mules a trip to the NCAA tournament.
Sarah Karmazyn with a home run she will never forget.
And when she remembers that home run, she can remember that it was our number 1 play of the year. Thanks for watching all year. We'll be back in September with the first plays of the week of 2022-23. Have a great summer, and as always, go Mules!